The minute you see Rattle's name on the schedule, your adrenaline level goes up at least one notch. And then when he actually appears in person, it goes up a few more notches, because that's how he's wired that way as well.
When you work with someone like Simon, it's the feeling of responsibility you have, so that you've got to make sure that you really play at the top of your game.
Simon approaches every piece almost as if it were a contemporary piece of music, and so the Haydn symphonies we're doing are quite unusual and quite wacky actually. And the way he analyses it is as though it were something completely new, completely contemporary. And it's very, very exciting, it really is.
Working with Rattle is just, well, it's a complete experience, if that makes any sense. It's complete engagement, complete energy, but loads of space, and just a sort of huge world in the music making.
The thing that Simon is able to do with us, we become an instrument as an orchestra, and he plays us. And we have to allow him to play us. And it's one of the things it's one of the areas, I think, where a lot of people in other orchestras, and sometimes our orchestra, where we might struggle with a conductor, it's because we don't feel safe in their hands. It's difficult to allow them to play us because they can't really play us. And it's not just about the technical physicality of the instrument, it's psychological as well. You know, because we are all, as I said earlier, masters of our own instrument. We can play our instrument without their help. It's handing over that is the difficult transition sometimes. And Simon it's as though he's got, you know, reed instruments in his mouth, he's got sticks in his hands for the drums, he's got bows in his hand. You know, every time he looks over at us, I mean, I know exactly what bow stroke he wants me to apply to my strings.
The other extraordinary thing about Simon is his understanding of the psychology of a rehearsal. The way he paces a rehearsal is absolutely extraordinary. He will. Most of the work obviously is very intense and very, very detailed, but then he'll just crack a joke or say something, and it completely relaxes, releases the whole atmosphere and so on.
Basically, the entirety of my CD collection is based around him, and you never know when you start out playing music. You never know if you're going to be conducted by one of these legends eventually, and it has turned out that I have been and will on Tuesday. Come to the concert. Oh no, it's sold out. You can't.
He's convincing and he's very persuasive, and I want to do, I will do what he asks me to do, because it convinces me. I'm a fan.